Hi BookTube, I'm Debs. Welcome back to my channel, Raina Reads Stuff. I am here in the book shack. I've had the heating on so you can't see me breathing. It's the last day of November, and so I thought I would talk to you today about what I'm planning for December. There are a couple of book events that I am still working my way through. So we are into the last month, or we will be tomorrow, into the last month of Historathon Q4. And also I am exactly 1/4 of the way through the Read What You Own challenge, where I've planned to read 100 physical books before I buy any more. So yesterday I finished book 25. I am midway through books 26. Now, the only thing that's coming up in December that I thought I would take part in is an event called Remember December. And this has a number of hosts, Bookins Books, Anne Novella, Aaron Facer, Scally Dally About the Books, Criminoli, Miss Reads a Lot, and Shelley-ish. And it's about rereading. I've got a lot of books to reread. But there are 3 prompts, and I thought I would select some books based on those prompts. The first prompt is to read a book that you've forgotten. Now, I've selected 4 possibilities for this, and mainly they're forgotten because I read them so long ago. The first one, I don't think I've read since I was 10, maybe. It's a book by Joan Aiken called The Wolves of Willoughby Chase, and I know that this was one of my favourite books when I was a kid. But I don't know why, because I can't remember. So I thought that would be a good one to start with. 2 others that I've selected, I haven't read for almost as long. These were 2 books that I studied for either O-level or A-level. The first one, I know I didn't like very much, and so I've avoided it ever since. It's Thomas Hardy's The Return of the Native. Now, I'm hoping that as with Charles Dickens, I didn't like it because I was forced to read it. And I was a pretty stubborn teenager, so that might be the reason. I do like Thomas Hardy now, but I've never reread this. So this might be the opportunity. The other one is a non-fiction book that I know I did like, and it's a book called Our Language by Simeon Potter, and it's about how the English language has absorbed things from other languages over the centuries to become what it is now. When I say what it is now, the book says 3 and 6 on the front of it. So, first published in 1950. Things have changed slightly since then. But I do remember liking this book. And the only thing I remember about it is there's a chapter on how place names got their name and what they mean, which I found absolutely fascinating. So that's another possibility. The final one, I know I've read this. I can't remember it. Fair Stood the Wind for France. H.E. Bates. That looks fun to read again as well. Now, the second prompt is to read a book to find out what you really think about it. The first one I have selected is Haruki Murakami's Norwegian Wood. I first came across Haruki Murakami 20 odd years ago, I suppose, and I have a lot of his books, and I thoroughly enjoyed them. But the more you start looking around at what other people are saying about books, he gets slated quite often for being a misogynist. And I don't remember that. I just remember enjoying his storytelling and enjoying his prose. So I thought I would read one that I haven't read for a very long time to see what I think about it now. The other book I have selected for that is a Daphne du Maurier book, and I love Daphne du Maurier's work. This is The House on the Strand, which I will maintain is my favourite Daphne du Maurier book. But I haven't read it for a long time, and I've read several more of her work since I've read it. So, time for a reread to see if I still think that. The final prompt is to read a book in a different way. Now, I really want all of these books to tie in with my Read What You Own challenge. And my Read What You Own challenge is specifically about physical books because they are the ones that glare at me from the bookcases saying, "Why haven't you read me?" My Kindle books I can keep locked away. They don't glare at me. So I was wondering what to do for this, and then I came across these two. Now, I read Beowulf. I don't even remember what translation it was, ages and ages and ages ago. This is Michael Morpurgo, children's author, former children's laureate, doing Beowulf. And this is Seamus Heaney, poet and was he a poet laureate? I can't remember. But he's doing Beowulf as well. This was the Whitbread Book of the Year in 1999. I know I haven't read either of those, and so I thought I would read both and just compare the two and see what I thought. There's a lot of other things I'm planning on reading in December because, like I say, I've got the last month of the last quarter of Historathon. And although I've been doing very well with my Read What You Own books, I haven't been doing quite so well with the can you please read literature so you can take it off the shelves in here and put it on the shelves in the house. So I've really got to get to grips with some more literature so I can clear some space in here. But December looks like a good reading month. November's been a great reading month. Thoroughly enjoyed it, as I have most months, to be honest. So that's my December plans, and let me know what yours are. If you're taking part in Remember December, put a little chat below to see what you're reading. I've put all the information about the Remember December event in the description. And that is it for me, from me, for now, until Sunday when I will do my weekly reading wrap up. Thank you for popping by. Please like and subscribe. It's lovely to share the love. I will see you again Sunday. It's nice to see you. Thank you for coming, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.